What's going on, guys? We're back with game 3 of the 13.5k finals for the Polish tournament. Zahar versus Bachus, 1-1. So, really important game here. Um, and Zahar has Galatia, which surely is a great faction in these rules. Surely. Rome for Bacchus, not the best faction in these rules, really, because of the lack of cheap missiles and javelin spears, but we'll see if he can clutch it up. Yeah. This is the one thing Rome can do is spam missiles, spam mid-tier infantry, but they don't have the cav. I mean, they can spam a lot of cav, but yeah, here's the problem. It's good army here from Zahar. I can already tell. 4 horse skirmishers, just going to be an absolute nuisance. Again, prevents flanking from cav. This is exactly what Galicia always wants to do. Use the horse skirmishers so the cav can't flank, and then you can just use the Cappadocian sparingly on the flanks. When the cav, finally gets around, the Cappadocian kills it easily. Keep the noble horse general out of it, but and safe, and then just let your infantry dominate. Let your Syrians and your slingers go to war. But anyway, let's look at the armies. Galicia with 2 Cappadocians, 1 noble horse, 4 horse skirmishers. 4 Galatian legionaries, of course. 3 Galatian swords, inevitable. Galatian spear in the back here, 2 of them, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Levy free up front with a 3rd Galatian spear. 2 Syrians only, and 4 Celtic slingers. So quite a good army, I'd say. The one thing you're gonna lack is melee power here because you need to bring 4. You can only bring 4 Galatian swords and 3 legions. No, opposite, 4 legions and 3 Galatian swords. But he makes up for that with insane missile power, although Rome, again, can do that, but it'll cost them a lot to do so. Insane cav power, jav cav power, and good spear support as well with the levy free and the spear warriors with javelins. But, it's not all great because you need to still somehow kill the elite missiles and the elite infantry. So there needs to be some theory behind that, because Rome can kind of just camp and say, I'm gonna defend my rear with my infantry, my cav, and just sit there in the front line with my 7 legions and say you can't actually kill this with all your infantry because it's just not as good. And then I have enough missiles to trade off your missiles, and then your horse skirmishers are looking pretty dumb when no flanking action is actually required. So let's go over Bacchus army. Principes, Avocati, Legionnaire, Avocati, Eagle, Veteran Legionnaire. So absolute mix of units, but 1 Veteran Legionnaire, 1 Eagle cohort, 1 Legionnaire, 2 Principes, and 2 Avocati. So that's the 7 infantry for Rome. Again, you have 7 elite mid-tier infantry. Galatian Legionnaires, yes, are better than everything but the maybe the Avocati, and that's pretty much it. But they are only 4, and you have 3 kind of shitty. I mean, of course, Galatian swords are quite good for the cost, but relative to legions, they're pretty ass. The rest of the army here: auxiliary infantry, Vigile, auxiliary infantry, so 3 auxiliary infantry, 2 Vigiles, a Triarii somewhere here. Nice. Again, Rome doesn't have good mid-tier spears or low to mid-tier spears like the Galatian spears or spear warriors for barbarian factions. He has 3 auxiliary Syrian archers and he has 2 auxiliary Balearic slingers. So again, 5 versus 6 in the missile war, but 4 of these are cheap slingers. Just shoot those down, no problem. The issue is he needs to be sort of worried about the Jav Cav. He could just put like his Vigiles and some auxiliary infantry around. His Cav force consists of 4 Equites, so pretty bad Cav force. Something that Galatia will look to exploit, but again, they actually have to get there to exploit that problem, and it can be difficult to break in for the Cappadocians. They don't want to get shot, as that will be quite costly for them. So let's triple speed here. Some action with the skirmishing. Wouldn't expect very much. Again, this is a bit aggressive from Zahar. Maybe like, yeah, you want to try to get some shots, and it looks like he might be able to, but so early in the game, it'll be exponentially more difficult to do so. Whereas if you just wait until the engagement starts, then the horse skirmishers will have less enemy units to deal with. They'll get in there quite easily, take care of their business. So another pretty long game, so we're gonna have to wait and see. Really liking the spear support, but again, there's not very good cav on the field for Bacchus, so are the spears really going to be that important? They have to face up against auxiliary infantry. Galatian spears will beat them. Levy Freeman will not. Baiting out some missiles, this is fine. He's not gonna get any. Oh, he has Galatian Raiders actually. Does he have 2 Galatian Raiders? Yeah, he has 2 Galatian Raiders and 2 horse skirmishers. Missile war gonna come into play here. Focus firing the Syrians. That's fine. Don't get why slingers are in such thick formations, though. They should just be maximally spread. He has the flank advantage, does Zahar, so he can afford to spread out. Maybe he wants to focus fire, but now Bachus' units have the length advantage, so they're not going to take damage quite as much. Focusing the Galatian Spears is an interesting choice. They have shit armor, but not really worth it. Yeah. Nice play here from Zahar. He fires a javelin volley, and Bachus is too far away to countercharge, so he can potentially run away. He's going to get the countercharge with the Spear Warriors. Nicely done. This Spear Warrior is going to, or Galatian Spear is going to get owned. This Galatian Spear is going to get in here and toss up the auxiliary infantry here because they're better, and they also got a free javelin volley. 2 Syrians already dead though. Galatian Raider miss micro, not good. Skirmish mode on. Oh no. He thought he wasn't going to realize it. But he did realize it. So he's already wasted 2 of his horse skirmishers, so a bit of a throw. Gonna get the nice countercharge, but nice equite. So this is exactly what Bachus needs to do. Sacrifice his equite to kill, to make sure he gets the infantry engagements in his favor. Trade off the slingers. Well, he hasn't done this very well. He has not traded off the slingers effectively. Instead of shooting Galatian spears, you should shoot down the Syrians, shoot down the slingers, and that way there's no missile advantage. You win the infantry fight, and you say, okay, I have like some small calves remaining. You have some good cav, but your infantry's all dead, so you lose. I think, yeah, Zahar could have been more aggressive with his cav, trying to even out the infantry fight, because his infantry is at such a big disadvantage. You can see ganging up on the Galatian Legionnaire here. He's got tons of spare infantry. He has legions versus swords, so big advantage there. Slinger will rout, but only loses 30 men. 2 Jav Cav are off the field. 1 is being very annoying here. This should not be attempted under any circumstances. If he's trying to catch the Jav Cav, that will never work. It may be on skirmish mode, but still, simple micro will save them. The other horse skirmisher unit is also off the field, or something. Don't really know what happened to it. Don't see it though, so whatever. I mean, okay, he does catch this unit, so that's kind of dumb, but he has no cav right now. All Zahar has to realize is that 3 cav are out of the picture. Flank, 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 kill all the archers. It's too tough to defend them with no cav. Don't know, yeah, again, I'm not sure what happened to the other Jav Cav unit. I'm looking around for it because I want to know. But I can't find it, so whatever. Sad. Oh, looks like I just got charged right here. So this is, yeah, looking kind of bad. He is going to go for what I said, though. He's going to break through. He's going to get the charge, yeah. Knocked over the Syrians as well, so this is an easy win for the Noble Horse against the Equites. 1 cav is back, but this is a free kill for the Capetosians. Focus firing some Avocati, nice, but he's losing the infantry war super heavily. The Eagle cohort, I don't know why you bring an Eagle cohort, not necessary. But these cav are probably sufficient to win here. Nice engagement for the Galatian Legionnaires. Nice rear charges here. So actually, the mistake from Bachus is costing him quite significantly because now rear charges are coming in. Nice archer focusing onto the cav. At this point, you don't even need to focus cav anymore. Your cav is just better. Time to focus this unit. Oh, yes. Very nice. Focus it down. Cappadocians will kill the slingers for you. Not a problem. These guys, yeah, focus it down. You're getting a good engagement here. These Galatian Legionnaires can finish this off. Get your noble horse. Well, you really would like to have a Galatian Raider right now to kill these slingers, but okay, you lost them all, so that's not great. But at least you have these units around here. The focus should be to kill the slingers right now, not to get this recharge. Although he just hasn't microed yet, so we'll see what he does. But yeah, Principe is losing a lot of men. These Cappadocians will die here because of spear support. But you got a lot out of this attack. You did lose a lot of cav though. Too much cav, I'd say. You just need to get in there and get out and let your spears, your infantry support deal with the spears. It's a bit too costly. Getting shot in the rear by Balearic is never fun. These Avocati or Veteran Legionnaires will win this fight with the support of the Balearics. And yeah, I think this one is going to be over. Bachus did enough here to get the win. Yeah, he has some problems, but he's saving a lot of cav, and that will probably clean up all the missiles, because this general is very low. This Cappadocian is the only healthy cav on the field. 2 cav versus like 4 or 5, not going to be enough most likely. We'll kill a free Avocado here. He's got some Galatian Legionnaires. He needs to start focusing the other units here. This unit is just going to die, but these units are more important. Okay, actually the counter focus fire is good enough here to maybe win against the veteran Legionnaires. He should be... I think he's in formation attack as well, which is bad. Just don't waste your ammo on these small nubs. You need to start focusing the important units. You still have a chance here, actually, to win. It's not a great chance, but it's a chance. Disengage these Levy Freemen and chase down the Bleriks is probably the best move here, because they're shooting down your legions. Yeah, this is the play. Trying to focus the next biggest unit. That's only a 39-man print space. There's not a lot of infantry left on the field for either team, but there's a lot more cav. And that advantage is coming to bear fruit here. The Cappadocians have lost another 12 or something men, 55 equites, 34 equites, the general, this 46 equites. You just can't defend all your archers, I think. Maybe you can. Should be hard though. He doesn't have the spear support here. He's gotta commit, but the spears are just gonna own the Cappadocians here. Equites might lose this fight in a vacuum, but not with spears. But again, you know, if these guys didn't have much ammo, it could be close, but they do have ammo. And probably quite a bit. Nice kills from these Equites. Yeah, the Equites pretty much had a perfect battle, because they killed slingers, they charged infantry to help the infantry fight, and they avoided fights with Cappadocians where there was no support. So they never took a bad fight. They survived to kill some slingers. But okay, they're going to go down here. I think he still has more. Yeah, just needs to focus down the cav. Potentially can do it. This is risky. Yeah, risky. Forward! Let's see. Yeah, quick reload as well. Actually, might not have been good to pop quick reload there. You're only going to get one volley either way. He's shooting down cav. This Cappadocian, though, is out of the fight. He needs to... Yeah, okay, Galatian Spears will kill off the Vigiles. His archers might be out of ammo, though. And that would really pretty much be GG. Doesn't lose his general. So that's nice. Bleriks will go down. Cappadocian's gonna try for this, but again, they're just gonna get intercepted and shot and then killed. But there's no ammo left, so okay, fine. Gonna be go down to the wire. Still think that well, is Zahar gonna bring this back? I would be so fucking surprised. He's lost the infantry war. How did he lose the infantry war? I've literally baffled how he lost the infantry war. Gonna kill off the glass cav unit besides the general though. And the general is losing men to the Bleriks, who are fighting for their lives here. Infantry fight. Okay, there's a Principe here, but there's not a lot of infantry for anyone. Honestly, this auxiliary infantry is the strongest infantry on the field. So, that's nice. Maybe the Galatian Spear. Gonna just chase down the slingers with this cav. These guys, if they have any ammo, their goal is to focus down this unit, and they win. Again, these Equites are like off in La La Land here. He still has another infantry unit here, Legions, with 40 men, so that's nice. The general is very, well, no, he's not that healthy, but he's healthy enough here. And now the shots are fired. Should be shooting the biggest unit though. And just enough cav here. But yeah, it was a bit of a, it was close, but I would say Bachus just outplayed Zahar here. Used his cav pretty much perfectly, I'd say. Although maybe at the end game it was pretty bad, but at that point it was so good of a position for him that it was just over. Didn't lose his slingers too easily. I think again the Jav cav, losing the Jav cav was crucial. The only one that was justifiable was this one because it got chased to the red line and allowed a counter attack from Zahar because 3 cav were out of the picture. But even that was too costly, I think. And I don't know what's happening here, but I think we can just skip. I think it's pretty safe to say that Bachus will win this game. Cav is very tired, not ideal, but everything's very tired, so that's not ideal. Levy Freeman win this fight, but too late. These guys have any ammo, they just kill the Bleriks, or kill the Galatian Legionnaires. Nothing here to kill the auxiliary infantry and the Legion, which did come back eventually. And the Cav just has to suicide, and I guess these Syrians are out of ammo, General dies, GG. Pretty much. Close game, but I think Bachus had it in the bag most of the time, especially when he lost Zahar lost too much cav in these fights. It was a good idea to counterattack. It was the right move, but he didn't have enough infantry support. The spears got in there and killed, 30 cav off of a Cappadocian and the general, and at that point it was just GG pretty much. Also, I think the archers, yeah, they just didn't have enough ammo to clutch it out, and the slingers sort of, I don't know, just didn't have a good run of it really. Like decent kills on the slingers, but you would really need more infantry shots. He lost the infantry war, so I'm gonna attribute losing the infantry, or not losing the infantry war, but drawing the infantry war. I'll attribute that to good shooting from the Assyrians, because I did see them focus down 2 to 3 melee units, but I'm still surprised that Bacchus lost the infantry war. He also got more YOLO charges with his Equites. And Bacchus maybe should have, or Zahar should have maybe gone for some YOLOs. Or, yeah, again, he ran into a similar problem as game one, where he had the cav advantage, but he didn't really do anything with it, and then he just kind of lost the infantry fight or got his cav killed where there was too much support for Bacchus there. But anyway, 2-1 for Bacchus, and we go into game 4. So GG, and see you in the next one.